Welcome everyone, my name is Mr. otherwise known as Chris, and welcome to more Crysis 3. Today is Weapon Request Episode 2, and today's request was sent in by AliG83 Iffy. He asked me to use the FY71M, I hope I've pronounced that right anyway, with iron sights, the Hammer 2 with iron sights, and the Rex charges with any suit modules of my choice. And now I chose the Point Fire Enhance, the Aim Enhance, and the Maneuverability perks, because I believe that these are two very good perks. Now before I get into the, well, I wouldn't say topic because we're in a specific topic for this episode, it's just a weapon request, but before I start really getting into that at all, obviously I haven't uploaded for a few days. Now, a lot of you probably don't worry about this sort of thing, but if I don't upload for several days, it's generally because my internet went down. Now, this happens from time to time simply because we pay the bill when we can afford to pay the bill. That's just the way we've set up well, my parents anyway, I don't pay for the bills. But that is the way our bills are set up. So what happens is we pay for it when we can afford to, or at least my parents can afford to. And because of that, sometimes during a month they will request the money and we won't have it. We wouldn't have paid the bill yet, so they put it off the internet, which is fine. And the reason we do that is because if we, for example, have an outlying bill, or at least my parents anyway, still, this is all my parents I'm talking about. For example, if they need to pay for a tyre for their car, for example, what happens is we just don't have the internet for a couple of more days while we gather the money up. Now what's cool is that now that I've got like a mini job, what I can do is I can just pay for the bill if I want to, but it wasn't really necessary this month because it was only a couple of days without it, so I didn't really see the point in paying and then having to wait for the money to come back and stuff. It's a pain in the ass, so that's just the way that's worked. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, and I'll try to give you as much warning as possible, but sometimes I just can't give you warning because obviously it just goes down without me like expecting it to. But at the beginning of every month, like let's just say like next month, for example, on like the 2nd or well, actually no, more like the 5th or something. If I'm not there for a couple of days during that period, then you know why. It's just because my internet went down. And obviously when I move out and stuff and have my own place, this won't be an issue. But at the moment it's a bit of an issue, so you know. Just don't worry about it when it happens. It just happens at the beginning of most months. Not always, but yeah. Now that I got that out of the way, while I was gone, actually, this is what I was quite excited about when I got back. I clicked on my channel and it said 26 subscribers, which means that I have now hit the 25 subscriber milestone, which is fucking awesome. I've been waiting a little while to get there, and I'm finally there, which is, you know, it's just so cool. And so I just want to actually give a thanks to everyone. Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for supporting me, you know, liking my videos, commenting on my videos, telling me what to improve, telling me what you like, trying to get involved, and just having general enjoyment of my videos. You know, it's really cool, and I hope that more people can come along and share that enjoyment with us. You know, I'd like to see this channel as like a kind of, I wouldn't say a community, but like a group, I suppose. I like the idea that when I bring out a tactics video, I'm helping someone. When I bring out an enjoyable video, someone laughs. Or when I bring out a informative video, someone learns something. I love the idea of that. So, you know, I want that to continue on this channel, and I look forward to the future. And hopefully, you know, we hit some more milestones along the way, which would be really awesome. That's kind of a thing, actually. I was thinking about YouTube the other day, mainly because I was in a game on War Thunder, and this was just something I'm going to get onto in a bit, actually, about War Thunder. But yeah, I was in a game on War Thunder, and someone I was playing with for a little while, he joined me, and like he normally does, and it turns out he has a channel as well, and he hasn't started it up yet, but he's you know, he's starting it up, and it made me think there are so many people now who have YouTube channels, and it's not a bad thing, it's a really cool thing, because, you know, as much as it now takes longer on YouTube to get bigger, I'm not saying it wasn't easy before, I mean hard before, I mean I've heard bigger YouTubers who are big now say, well, it wasn't easy, it was actually pretty difficult. I understand that, because the thing is, with YouTube channels, you've got to somehow get yourself noticed when no one has noticed you before, and that it's quite hard to do. But, you know, it's a slow development, and it goes, you know, as it does, so you just have to wait it out. And especially with gaming channels, there are so many people who have gaming channels now. Now, the reason that I want to continue my gaming channel is because it's just so much fun to do. You know, I love making videos for you guys. I love the way you enjoy them and stuff like that, and I get feedback from you guys. Now, that's mainly what it's about, and girls, sorry. And that's mainly what it's about. That's, you know, YouTube is about having fun and enjoying yourself. Now, if you're over on YouTube for the money, for example, you just come here because you want to monetize your videos to have a lazy life. And I'm not saying that anyone who's ever monetized their videos is lazy. I'm just saying that if that's the reason you started YouTube, because you want to make a career out of it or something, then that is not a reason to start YouTube. Now, it's a nice way to make money, yeah, sure. But that's not what YouTube's about. YouTube is a community hub, where you come and you make your videos and people enjoy your video. That's what YouTube's about. So for any of you thinking about starting a channel and your main concern is just earning money, then just don't bother. It will show in your content. You'll be talking and you'll just sound like, "Welcome everyone, I'm trying to make a video, blah blah blah." It won't come out too well on people who are watching the videos. You got to be engaged in your videos. You got to enjoy what you're talking about. Now, I've made some videos in the past which I feel that maybe I was sort of like that. Maybe that's not what I was thinking about. But so the thing is, when you make a video, you've got to make a video that you're actually interested in. So, for example, weapon requests. I started weapon requests because I love the idea of you guys giving me a request and then me failing or succeeding with the weapon. That's just that was the idea of the series. It's been done before by other people, and no doubt it'll be done by more people in the future. But it was something fun that I just wanted to do, so that's what I did. My bow montage. Wanted to make a montage, and now I'm bringing it out as soon as possible. I'm working on that as we speak. And so on, lots of ideas. Now, there's been a couple of videos where I've probably just made a video because I want this to make a video, but I wasn't sure what to do. That happens sometimes. But if you're doing that constantly, then people aren't going to enjoy what you're doing. Now, I know I'm only a small YouTuber, so you're probably thinking, well, how would you know? You're only a small. Well, I know because I've seen it in other channels. It doesn't take a genius to look at someone else's channel and see that they don't care. So that's what you really have to do. What you really have to do on YouTube in order to succeed at it. And back to my point from earlier, the reason I like doing YouTube is not just the community hub of my videos, it's meeting other people who also make videos. And what's cool about it is, you can do collaborations with them, you can see what their audience is like, you can see what kind of ideas they have, you can just join them in games in general. And the joining with people in games is probably one of the best things about gaming and YouTube, or at least the gaming side of YouTube, because you can meet someone in a game, turns out they got a channel, and then before you know it, you're both making a video with each other, and you just do it, and people enjoy it because they enjoy you talking with someone else, and just stuff like that. It's just really awesome, and that's one of the main reasons I love YouTube, just the community side of things. The making video side is awesome. I love making my videos and seeing the views grow, and the likes grow, and the comments grow, and me replying to the comments. That's awesome. But the community side of it is just as awesome, and if that's why you're getting into YouTube, then by all means do it. But if you're in for it, if you're in it for the money, then there's no point. You might as well pursue a proper career path. I mean, this is the other thing as well. YouTube, although it's big now, it's not guaranteed to always be big. So you may not always make money out of it. So you've got to be careful if you switch this to your full-time job. I'm never switching this to my full-time job, or at least I don't plan to. This is something I do for fun, and I hope you enjoy my content throughout the time that I do this. It's not always going to be gaming videos, by the way. I do have plans to do other stuff. If you've ever read my description, I've got drive-through pranks and coffee shop costume madness and stuff like that. They're just one-off funny videos, which I'll make a series out of, but the gaming casual commentaries are mainly, that's the main thing. But there will be other stuff in between, that I've got other plans for other stuff that will be just as funny, like short films and just random crap, which is be funny to watch, maybe interesting to watch and stuff like that. And that's what my channel is about. But the gaming side of things is the main thing for at least the next 6 to 9 months, because obviously, I've got studying to do and jobs to find. So, this is a hobby, and that's all I plan to have it as, and that's what I think you should get into YouTube for: hobbies, not careers. I think the monetization side of things has kind of turned it into that, and it's a shame to see. I do notice sometimes I look at a new channel and watching their videos, I notice, oh, you've monetized and you only have 15 subscribers. What are you doing? You shouldn't monetize like your first video. You definitely shouldn't monetize at low subscriber counts. I think the only reason you should have to monetize is if A, you get a lot of views every day, so why not make a bit of money out of it? Fine. Or you make a video and it's something that you feel that you put a lot of time into and effort into, so maybe you want to monetize it for that reason, so you get a bit of reward. But to me, the reward is the feedback. That's my reward. I love making a video, and no matter how long it took me, I love just receiving like a couple of likes, maybe a comment or something. That's my reward. So I don't really expect to be monetizing my videos for a long time, until at least like a lot of, I might not even monetize. Chances are I'll probably end up getting, if I get a lot bigger, that is, a lot of people get partnered. Now if that happens, then yeah, I'll probably monetize a little bit, but I'm not going to monetize every single video because I don't see YouTube, like I just said, that's not the reason I got into YouTube. That's not what I want to do with YouTube. YouTube is a hobby that I plan to pursue, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy my videos and stuff. It's kind of a long rant about what YouTube's about, but it's a good. I kind of feel that this is necessary because I think a lot of people do it for the wrong reasons, and I feel that I'm doing it for the reason a lot of other people did it, because it's fun. That's what I hope that it comes across in my videos. Now back to War Thunder. I said I was going to just talk about it quickly. What I'm actually going to talk about is later on today, or maybe tomorrow morning or something, I'm going to bring out a video called War Thunder The Overview. Or not The Overview, it sounds like a fucking movie now, but I'm basically just going to go over the basics, not of how to play the game, but what the game's about. I will do two videos actually on how to play the game, but this video is basically just going to be about what the currency is about, what the nations do, or at least what planes have, what advantages over other planes, what you should look out for when getting a plane, like what you might want, what weapon types do, what the currency's like, what the premium account does, what you can do with XP, just all the basic things you need to know. And then I'm gonna show you what basic battles, like what to expect in a battle, like on an average day. And then two other videos, I'm gonna do top 10 tips for being a fighter and top 10 tips for being a bomber, because they are separate roles and they do require to do specific things. So I'm gonna just do that in like a quick overview in a video, and maybe even if you haven't got War Thunder, you might want to watch those just because you might watch the video and think, wow, I would really like to do that. And that's kind of what this is about. And I know a lot of people are doing War Thunder at the moment, but I'm doing it because I enjoy the game, and I feel that if that's why, like I said earlier with YouTube, I play games because I enjoy them, I do YouTube because I enjoy it, and I feel that just because everyone else is doing War Thunder, why shouldn't I not be able to do War Thunder too? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please press a like, comment with your thoughts and opinions, subscribe for more if you're new around here, go check out my other videos if you don't want to subscribe for this particular one. Catch you guys later, and have a nice day.